Hi guys, how are you all today afternoon? Good afternoon. Today is 10th February 2022. My name is T.S.V. Raghavan, a published author with Amazon Kindle and paperback. I write on spiritualism, fiction, and other assorted items. I live in Chennai, Tamil Nadu, India. This story that I am talking to you is one of my fictional stories. The name of this story is New Moon. The Amazon Kindle ASIN, ASIN number of this story is B01BOLD5RC. I will repeat, it is B01BOLD5RC. Today, in this video, I would like to share the synopsis of this story with you. This story begins ordinarily like a drama and ultimately also ends up as a drama. In fact, most of the story is about family and social drama. However, in between somewhere, there is a crime fiction or crime story and a so-called murder mystery. This story is so intriguing and confusing to the reader that interested that he or she is in the story, he or she will be very eager to find out what happens next. The story is such that it will keep the reader riveted to his or her chair. The story is as follows. It is about two young men from different backgrounds who have been joined together by destiny and made to look into life with a new perspective. One of these persons is a young man called Rangakannu. This Rangakannu is brilliant, intelligent, academically sound, erudite, studious, and very good in studies. Rangakannu does his 12th and then he gets a polytechnic diploma in electrical or some other engineering. Rangakannu is the only son of the station master of one of the stations in Gokulpet, the imaginary town and conceived by me for my fictional stories. This Gokulpet is situated in Tamil Nadu. The other boy or young man is called Rajadurai. He is an exact opposite of Rangakannu. Rajadurai is the only son of a daily wages worker and Rajadurai also has one elder sister. Rajadurai never wanted to go to school, and he always tried to get some opportunity to miss his schooling and his classes. Rajadurai is a vagabond who loved loitering in the streets when the classes were going on. He loved to gamble, fight, and play and while away his time aimlessly and endlessly. Both Rajadurai and Rangakannu graduate almost at the same time. While Rangakannu becomes a qualified diploma engineer, Rajadurai becomes just a daily wages laborer. Both Rangakannu and Rajadurai get a job in the railway department of Gokulpet almost at the same time. Though they do not know each other, Rangakannu and Rajadurai become friendly because Rangakannu becomes the supervisor for Rajadurai. Both Rajadurai and Rangakannu are placed at the same department in railways, which is actually a storage area. Though these people are in the technical side of the workshop, they have to go to the store often, and there the two meet one dusky, petite, and pretty girl called Sarla, with whom they both have official work. Both Rajadurai and Rangakannu become friendly with Sarla. But then tragedy strikes. The whole office has seen that both Rangakannu and Rajadurai have conspiratorial chats with Sarla, which is actually nothing but routine office work and taking delivery of goods or putting them there in the store. Sarla is the store's clerk. One day, Sarla suddenly vanishes. The family of Sarla, that is her mother and her elder brother, report this matter to the police. The police is baffled because it is a very sudden disappearance, and nobody can see Sarla. Police try to find out if there is anything controversial about Sarla or something to do with some romance or untoward incident. They don't come across any such thing. There is no scandal that Sarla is involved in. Then the grapevine of the railways starts whispering a rumor which turns into a regular rumor campaign. Everyone talks about the relationship between Rangakannu, Rajadurai, and Sarla. While the police is looking towards this case, suddenly they find a headless body of a young female in the nearby forest. This body is wearing the same sari that Sarla used to wear often. Her mother lets out a wail and says that it is Sarla's body. Inquiries are made, and then when the police come to know that Rangakannu and Rajadurai were very close to her, they arrest both of them. Both Rangakannu and Rajadurai vehemently deny any knowledge about Sarala or her disappearance, but the police does not want to hear anything. They dismiss these fellows' protests and throws them into jail as under trials. When Rangakannu and Rajadurai reach the prison, here Rangakannu's father dies and his mother is left high and dry. The same is the case with Rajadurai's family. Once the two go to the jail, a drastic change happens with both. Their psyches suddenly change. The studious Rangakannu becomes an ardent bodybuilder, and the wayward and easy-going Rajadurai becomes quite serious and starts sketching and painting. 4 years pass. Both of them have come up a long way in their individual hobbies. Now, Rangakannu's bodybuilding and Rajadurai's painting and sketching have become religions for the two individuals. 4 years later, when the case comes to the court gets very angry with the Gokalpet police and reprimands them by saying that when you did not have any proof about these two, why did you make them languish in the prison for so long? The court releases both Rangakannu and Rajadurai. However, though the court has released them and the police has also released them, the society in the localities where these people live is not ready to pardon these two young men. So the two get very frustrated and relocate to the outskirts of Gokalpet. There they two become roommates and they start going about their own business. Both get individual jobs as per their taste, and then they try to eke out a living in this new, alien, but not so hostile atmosphere. And then the Sarla, the woman who had disappeared, suddenly appears from nowhere. She is not dead. Her mother has meanwhile died and her brother has become a TTR with some railway department somewhere in India. What happens next is the climax of this story. Where was Sarla? Why she had disappeared without trace? How her mother and brother did not know about her disappearance, etc., are things that are revealed after Sarla comes back. What happens to Rajadurai and Rangakannu after this is the climax of this story. This story is quite riveting and it may keep a person or the reader busy with it, where the reader will be traveling along with Rajadurai and Rangakannu into the murky depths and waters of this strange crime fiction. The reader will enjoy every bit of and drink every drop of the juice that is churned out of this story. Kindly read this story and please let me know what you think of it. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that I can keep reminding you of my other videos. Till we meet next time in my another video, it is good afternoon from TSV Raghavan.